What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. Why is this thing off-centered? Ever since I tore my pec, like my shirts, you can see it kind of dips down here, goes straight across here. It kind of sits weird, and my fucking shirts are all off-centered and shit. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, what the fuck? So I gotta keep pulling my shirts around, which is just weird. But anyways, that's the great part about having a torn pec. Your shirts are always off-centered. So every time you take a picture, it looks weird. Anyways, today we're gonna talk about fitness ADD or bodybuilding ADD. I think we'll just call it fitness ADD because bodybuilding can be grouped in with that. If I do just bodybuilding ADD, then it's going to kind of push the fitness thing out because they are kind of two different things, but bodybuilding is into the fitness thing, so whatever. So fitness ADD, what is fitness ADD? So it's fitness attention deficit disorder. And now what I mean by that is, let's say a person decides they're going to start a new program. Oh, Monday I'm starting my program. They hire me, I send them the program, everything, I answer the questions, everything's going okay, good, firing all cylinders. The next thing you know, the first week is over and they call and they email me and check in. And they say, okay, here's the deal. Like, my strength was good. I gained a little bit of strength this week. The scale dropped 2 pounds. My clothes are fitting better. Da da da. I feel good. Except, what's next as far as the weight routine? And I'm like, what? I'm like, you just started the weight routine. Well, right, but I already did that for a week. And I'm like, so? And this is the conversation I have back and forth regularly. I'm like, so? They're like, okay, so like, what am I going to move on to? I can't do the same routine next week. And I'm like, why? Like, I'm asking them questions. And what it really boils down to is somewhere in their head, they've been taught that if you don't change your weight workout every fucking week, and completely randomly, even if you sat down and programmed it different, if you don't do that, you're not going to get results. And I'm like, why? Where the fuck do you get this from? Right? Like, where the fuck I don't understand where this comes from. And a lot of it came from that stupid muscle confusion shit. Okay, P90X really opened a can of worms because everything was like muscle confusion. Every week is a different workout. Now, that's okay for people that are trying to burn calories. Now, my thing is, how many people doing P90X not only got the results that they wanted, I'm not saying didn't get results, but got the results they wanted, then continue to progress past that and keep those results? Very few of them. Not saying it hasn't happened, because there are individuals out there that can push like a motherfucker and don't have fitness ADD, and they can fucking go. But very few of them, because they're consistently changing things that the body can't adapt to. So look at it like this. The body's in an adaptive state. Okay? It constantly wants to adapt. If you throw in free throws like this, your body adapts. Every time you throw that ball, every time you launch that ball out of your hand, the torque of your hand, the twist on the ball, the push, everything, the force, everything changes. The spin of the ball over and over again until your body's adapted and boom, through the net, boom, through the net, boom, through the net. You're not missing anymore. So even doing that as an adaptation, swinging a bat in baseball, an adaptation, you do it over and over again, your body gets adapted to it. Now, what I just said is doing it over and over again, right? How we learn is by repetition. That's how we learn how to speak, how we learn how to communicate. Everything is by repetition. Could you imagine if they gave us a book and every time you read the word the, it was spelled differently? THEA, BGT, DDP. Like, could you imagine? You'd be like, what the fuck? No, we learn by repetition, doing over and over again, and that's how we learn, right? It's how our body adapts, how our brain adapts, how we learn to communicate. Once we have all those words down, then we can start mixing them together and stuff and creating sentences and paragraphs and stuff. But you still have to learn those things over and over and over again until you're there. And most people are not at an advanced level of training. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but most people are beginners that have lost their way and been fucked up by so much weird shit going on out there and so much bullshit that they don't know whether they're coming or going. So they're still beginners. They still need to learn those fucking things over and over and over again. And then I'll have people say, well, Jerry, like, I get bored in the gym. Well, too fucking bad. Bored is a state of mind. If you can't stick to a weight training program for 12 weeks, find another fucking hobby. Do something else. Okay? Because you need to learn those fucking movements. You need to stimulate the muscle over and over again in those specific movements to get the results you want. If you're over there squatting one day, right? And the next workout, or the next, squatting 1 week, and the next workout you're doing leg extensions. And then the next workout you're doing fucking leg presses. And the next workout you're doing jump squats. Like, yes, you're dynamically working things differently, but I guarantee you're not going to see your legs grow from doing random things fucking just because you're bored. Like, you have to fucking focus. And it's not forever. It's for fucking 12 weeks, 10 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever it is your training block is. That's how long you have to concentrate. It's not like you have to concentrate for the rest of your fucking life. But because of this muscle confusion shit about keeping your workouts fresh and stuff, you guys don't even understand that that stuff was literally put in your head as a marketing scheme, and it changed the way you think. Because before it was, I just need to go to the gym and lift weights. I just need to go to the gym and do cardio. That's what it was back in the day. Then it became, well, I need to go to the gym and do cardio, but I need 12 different cardio things so I can choose. And I'm like, what? Or I need to go to the gym, but I need to go to the gym and I need to do different things every day so that my body is confused and my muscles are confused and I don't get bored. And I'm like, when the fuck did this all become some kind of fucking mix and match fucking playlist of random shit when you got together? Now, I always go back to what I consider the holy grail of destroying fitness ADD, and that is dog crap training. Now, dog crap training dictates that you have your favorite movement, okay? Let's say you had bench press, right? Which was always my favorite to tore my pec. So bench press, you're bench pressing, you're progressing on the bench 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever. You keep fucking doing it while you're progressing. You milk that exercise for everything that it's worth until it stops working. You've adapted to the point where you can no longer progress. Then what you do is you go in there and say, okay, if I don't beat it this week, if I don't progress, I have to go to another exercise. So it's your second favorite exercise. So now what happens is you don't want to give up your favorite exercise. You're going to push as hard as you can to make sure that that exercise stays in there. If you're pushing, and it's not going, fuck, it's time to take the other one. Now you throw in the other exercise and you start to progress at the next exercise. Let's say it was flat dumbbell presses, right? Now you're progressing with that, and you're pushing as hard as you can with that. But now you have a third exercise that could be 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, 30 weeks, whatever, for when you stop progressing with the flat dumbbell presses. Then you go in there with that mindset again, like, hey, this week if I don't progress, I got to change it. So now you don't want to go to your fucking third favorite because that one sucks. Maybe you don't like it at all, like dips or something. So you're pushing even harder on that second movement to get as much as you can out of it. Then you move on to the third one. When you get to the point of the third one where you can no longer progress in that one, which totally sucks, you go back to the first one again. And that could take a year to do. That could take 2 years. It could take 3 months. It goes by your body's adaptation process and how fast you adapt. But most people, after a week, they're ready to change the fucking workout. And they don't even know why. Most people don't even know why because they've just been told that from people. Or the whole ADD thing. I'm like, listen, the gym is not a place to go in and fuck around. It's just not. As much as you think it is, like Zumba class, that's where to go. I'm sorry, people that do Zumba. You want to fuck around and have fun? Go in Zumba class. You want to go out there and fucking get results? Because, I mean, let's face facts. A lot of times, by the time people get to me, they've failed over and over again. They failed with other trainers. And I'm not the trainer to sit there and just give everybody whatever the fuck they want just because they want it. I have to educate people. I have to let them know, like, here's the deal. Like, you've never done bench presses before in your whole life. You did it one day last week. You need to keep doing that fucking exercise till you're efficient at it and you're no longer progressing, because those big compound movements, and we'll break it down to the barest, simplest fucking way we can say it, burns the most amount of calories out of anything else. Okay, that's why we give them the heavy compound movements, right? So when you're doing those fucking movements, not only getting the metabolism stimulation from it, but you're getting the muscle growth stimulation from it as well, which even if you're not increasing muscle mass, if you are maintaining muscle mass, your metabolism stays higher than if you were losing muscle. You lose muscle, your metabolism decreases. You now have a smaller body mass and less metabolically active tissue, therefore the metabolism decreases. So as long as you're banging those fucking hard exercises over and over again, getting everything you can out of them, you will grow muscle or maintain your muscle and lose fat. And anything that other than that is literally starting over. Could you imagine if a basketball player came in and he shot free throws on Monday, right? And the next Monday comes in and the fucking coach, usually, by the way, he's an NBA player in National Basketball Association, right? Hands him a fucking hockey stick and says, hit the fucking basketball through the hoop of the hockey stick. You'd be like, excuse me? And then the next week he comes in and he gives him a fucking baseball glove and says, catch it in the baseball glove. You'd be like, what the fuck? Like, it's all different things, right? It may be new and exciting to the fucking player, but it's not going to help him get better at what he wants to do. So if you're out there trying to get in shape, pull your head out of your ass. You're not at that point. You're not at the instinctive training point, which you're going to go through the beginner phase, and then the newbie phase is kind of after the newbie phase is before the beginner. Newbie, beginner, intermediate, advanced, and then instinctive. Instinctive is actually after advanced. And what you're doing, like the guy in P90X, the dude that was in that fucking video, he's beyond advanced and he is instinctive. That's where he's at. He's trying to take instinctive and give it to people that are fucking down here. You cannot skip the fucking steps. You have to go through the steps to get to that point. It's like trying to take a fucking test at school and they're gonna fucking give you a test on algebra and all you know is fucking basic addition. How the fuck are you supposed to take that? You can't. You learn addition over and over again. You drill it until you have the addition down, then you move on to other things until you get to algebra. Like, you're not gonna get to algebra without addition, subtraction, multiplication. You have to go through everything until you get there. Like, I can't wrap my head around the fact that people are so ADD'd out, and I don't think it's actual ADD. Like, I'm saying that as a joke because I personally have ADD, and I can go in the gym and stick to something for fucking Shit, the routine that I stuck for that when I was competing was like 3 years, 4 years. I mean, there were times where I did literally 5 days a week where I trained for a couple of years. There were maybe a year I trained for 6 days a week. When my body stopped adapting, I go, fuck, I need to do something else. I would look for different ways to get my body to recover. And the more advanced I got, the less days I had to train because it took more days for my body to recover in between. These are scientific facts that happen as you progress. This is not Monday you come in and fucking do one workout, and then next Monday it's a totally different thing. How are you going to measure your progress? By the scale? Well, I got news for you. Your scale is only going to move if your calories are keep dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping, which is killing your metabolism. It's called metabolic adaptation, aka metabolic damage. But if you're in there stimulating that muscle over and over again, you're keeping the metabolism high by doing those movements and getting efficient at those fucking movements. There's a reason why the squat, the deadlift, the bench press, the chin up, the dip, there's a reason why they work so well. They're high neuromuscular activation, and they're the compound movements that work the biggest amount of muscle groups and the biggest muscles in the body all at the same time, or all at once if you're training back. I mean, every muscle activates when you're training, but you guys get what I'm saying. So like to have, you know, these people pop up and be like, oh, I need a different workout every week. Well, go fucking with someone else, because that is not going to get you the fucking results you're looking for. They're just not. My thing is fast results, and that's another thing I can't fucking stress enough. Faster results than a lot of these other programs out there, long-term results and lasting results. That's all that matters. You being bored in the gym does not fucking matter if your fucking results don't last. Let's say you finally get down 5 pounds, but you wanted to get down 20. Metabolic adaptation, your muscle confusion fucking happens. Your body's not going anywhere and doing shit. It can't. It can't adapt. It has no idea what the fuck is going on. It's just trying to survive. Next thing you know, your time is up with that trainer. You've lost 5 pounds instead of 20. Now what happens? Well, that trainer told me I should do something different all the time. You now, being the beginner or intermediate, not knowing how to fucking train instinctively, go in the gym and you're like, oh, squats? Well, I bet you I can do the stair mill. It's the same thing as squats. It's like I'm moving my legs. I mean, I've heard people say, well, I did cardio because I squatted today. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I did 4 sets of squats today and I was breathing heavy, so that's my cardio. That's a beginner talking, not an advanced or fucking the type of person that's instinctive training. By the time you get to instinctive, you know a whole lot of shit that the beginners can't even wrap their heads around. But here's the thing. Many of these trainers that get you to feel like you need a new routine every day are doing it because then you need them. You need them to get the routines week after week after week. And it doesn't end with 12 weeks. It's the rest of your life because you don't know where these workouts are coming from or how they work or how to put them together. So they basically have gotten a leash around your neck to keep you close to them, thinking that you need these new workouts every week. The cardio should be adjusted, diet should be adjusted, the weight training should stay the fucking same for at least that 12 weeks if you're progressing. If you're not progressing, then it changes, but it goes according to how your body reacts, and not a piece of paper that some fucking knucklehead decided this is going to go this way. When you start asking them why, scientifically tell me why, they go, well, if you get bored, you're not going to go in the gym. If you're going to get bored, if you're seeing fucking results, you're going to go to the gym. If you're not seeing results, then you have to fuck around and do shit to not be bored. Why? Because you're not seeing results. Every time you go in the gym, if you're looking better and better, it's so fucking motivating that you can't wait to go the next day. You can't wait to have your clean chicken and broccoli meal instead of a fucking burger. You know why? Because you're getting fucking ripped. Like, nothing is more motivational than looking in the mirror and seeing your body changing exactly how you want it, and it's looking awesome. So be aware, guys, the fitness ADD is real, and it's fucking stupid. Like, if you can't concentrate for an hour a fucking day, all right, an hour 4 days a week, to do something that's going to fucking create the physique you want, make you feel better, look better, and increase your fucking well-being, as well as your self-esteem, your self-awareness, all of that stuff, and you're learning how to fucking train, then you really need to take a look at yourself, because it's not the gym, it's not the workouts, it's you. It's you not knowing what the fuck is going on, thinking changing your muscle confusion shit is by some fucking gift from God that keeps you motivated. Where's P90X now? I don't see anybody fucking doing it. I'm sure there are people out doing it out there, but the craze is gone. You know why? Because all the people that got that program thinking it was going to work really well, it didn't fucking work. There was more variables that needed to be taken into account, like the diet and the cardio, rather than the fucking muscle confusion principles. People were sold on the muscle confusion thinking that's what the key was. That dude doing my P90X was fucking shredded because of how he ate. How he ate and the fact that he was active and it's been doing it for fucking decades. That's why he looked like that. Not because he had fucking confusing workouts that his muscles were like, I have no idea what's going on. Let's burn a bunch of fat. Let's build a bunch of muscle. Let's just be fucking crazy athletes because we had fucking muscle confusion. It's like, what? So guys, be aware. The muscle confusion thing, like, even as an athlete, you know, not a bodybuilding or a competitor or fitness, an athlete, that athlete has to practice their fucking skills over and over. Now, it looks like they're doing muscle confusion, but what they do is they have so many different accessory exercises, accessory things that they do, that it looks like they're constantly doing something different, but they're not. That coach is looking at them saying, this is what we need to work on. And they start adding things in that need to be worked on, and they keep monitoring that fucking athlete. And as the athlete has other things, other imbalances, because as one imbalance gets corrected, another one shows up. So they're putting things in those programs to correct those imbalances to make them a better athlete. They're not randomly throwing shit in there to keep them fucking happy. I'm like, nothing in the fucking history of the goddamn world that made the body progress was random. Nothing. None of it, ever. It is all planned out for a specific reason. Workout after workout, after training block after training block. It is all planned. It is not literally just throwing shit at the fucking window and being like, well, I'm going to have this guy stand on one fucking hand, close his eyes, wiggle his foot, and that's going to be our fucking shoulder exercise for the day. Why? Because it fucking keeps him focused. What? No, it doesn't. It keeps him fucking like he's going to enter the circus. The fuck? But the more circus-looking things are, the more likely it is that trainer's trying to keep you from progressing to the next level, so you need them and pay them. Again, guys, it boils down to money. And my thing is, you guys need the truth. You guys need a fucking bitch slap of truth every once in a while. Ba-bow. That's what everybody fucking needs. Everybody needs that good fucking slap in the face to wake them the fuck up and realize this is not the right fucking thing to do. So be aware, guys. Next time your trainer tells you, no, we don't have to change the weight workout. We just change the cardio or the diet. Remember, it's because of progressive resistance and progressive overload. That's how the body works. Random shit done from time to time. If you do fucking a flat bench press on Monday, the next week you come in and do dumbbell flat bench press, guess what? The weight is going to be different. You're not going to be able to progress from one to the other where the body can adapt to increased stress. What it does is go, this is a new stress. It's less weight that we have to move, which means the muscle can get smaller. And now we have to readapt. So you're going backwards. Progressive resistance for a period of time is how it fucking works. And hopefully this video will put to rest a lot of fucking things out there that are just complete, absolute fucking bullshit about muscle confusion and fucking changing your workouts. For Christ's sakes, the reason why you probably hired someone in the first place is because you can't keep your shit together because you don't know what you're doing. So next time your fucking coach gives you something, ask why. Ask why. Why am I doing this? Why do I not have to change the fucking programs? Or why should I change the program? Ask why. If the coach doesn't want to give you the answer, then find another coach. BioStrengthTraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below. But don't fight. BioStrength.com is the blog. It's the fitness ADD bicep. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, ADD. And we are out.